Pretty sure that's our dude.
It isn't you. The bread is getting worse. I've noticed it as well.
So you found me again. But you're a civilian now. Here you are, just another customer in my smithy.
My favorite grumpy old iron pounder.
Only because you've never met any of my competitors, I'm sure. I don't suppose you're in the market for some carpentry tools?
You know, makes arms and armor anymore.
There is no market for such tools in peacetime. And of course, weapons are not allowed inside the pomerium. Tell you what, I do have something here you might be interested in. Have you ever heard the legend of the Ankylia?
Shield of Mars. Of course I have.
Well, it just so happens I have come into possession of one of the replicas created by Numa Pompilius.
You wish to sell me a replica of a shield?
Or perhaps it's the original. Who knows? But you see, even a replica, ancient and storied as it is worth a small fortune. If nothing else, it's an exquisite artifact of a bygone age.
If with the original, I believe the legends prescribe that Rome will only stand as long as the Ankylia is preserved.
Then, if you buy it from me, you should take good care of it.
Why are you manning this store yourself? Do you not have an assistant for this so you can spend your time at the forge?
You are as savvy in business as you are in warfare, I see. I do have an assistant, my daughter. She is all I can afford. But today she is with her teacher learning history or Greek or some other such high-minded nonsense. The hope is if he fills her head with enough such drivel, she will find a wealthy husband so she'll never have to peddle my pots and pans again.
Well, I'll see you around, Sextus. I don't have the gold currently for that. But I do indeed wish to own that. Talk to Quintus.
Selection of wines from Greece
I
and
have the
Africa.
best wine.
for
Away.
every taste
What
and
brings you
every
to the
budget.
land of wine today? If wine is what you seek, you have come to the right place. My wine is much better than those of Marcellus Vipsanius.
A land of wine?
That's what I call it. This area of the market belongs to the Collegium Venariorum. We are an association of all the wine merchants in Rome.
I'm aware. My family has done much business with you.
Oh, indeed. I recognize you now. Welcome to my stall, then. Are you looking to sell?
What's so special about Marcullus Vipsanius?
He prioritizes customer satisfaction at the cost of morality and the law. He lies, cheats, and threatens. In the end, he acquires the best vintages.
You all produce wine?
Some of us do, but many of us purchase wine from vineyards and sell it here at the market.
I have some wine in need of a buyer. Perhaps you're interested in making a good deal.
I would be very interested. But the rules state that I have to call the other merchants for a tasting. We each must have an equal opportunity.
Gather around and get ready for the best tasting of your life.
Exciting! This is brilliant. Exquisite. The best wine I have tasted this year. You know, your father and my father used to trade, but I do not believe they ever achieved this level of excellence.
I do not know, Quintus. It does have a harsh finish.
I would call it nutty. Some really good wine, though. I could sell this for years. Domine, would you consider a 5-year deal? I'm willing to buy a fifth of your stock this year, and another fifth next year, and so on. For each batch, I would offer you 1,000 denarii.
I won't risk that. Tastes change, and demands change with them. I'll pay you 3,500 denarii. Sure, it is less than you'd get from Claudius over 5 years, but I want all of this wine now.
I agree, it is a good wine. I will buy all of your stock right now, and I'll pay 4,000 denarii, more than Quintus is willing to part with. Half now, and half when I take delivery.
Why should I accept your offer, Quintus?
I am an honest trader, Legate. My father used to deal with your father before either of us was born. I will sell your wine to the best clients and pay for all of it up front.
Claudius, tell me why I should accept payment in
The
installments.
deal favors us both. I pay less now, and you have greater profits in the long term.
Your offer is generous, Vipsanius. Why will you honor it?
It's good money. More than what Quintus pays, and you'll get paid as soon as I take delivery. In exchange, your wine will be sold at the best tavern in Rome. It's an offer you cannot refuse.
I've reached my decision.
I'm sure you've made the right choice, and that you know what's good for you.
Let us continue on the tradition our fathers have started. I'll sell my wine to Quintus.
Thank you. Our fathers would have been proud.
Preposterous. You can't make a deal with these fools. Mark my words, you will regret this. I give you one last chance to change your mind.
I don't like your tone, Vipsanus. Get out of my sight before I lose my temper.
You have missed out on a great business venture.
Thank you. You will not regret this decision. I will have my associates deliver payment to your villa at once.
Beautiful. I'm gonna go buy me that
Fine
shield.
wine from the beautiful hills of Latium.
Because apparently wasting money is what I do best.
It's always good to see you again at my shop. Have you decided to buy that item we discussed?
Why not? I will purchase your
A
replica.
fair price, I should say. Very well. The Ancile is yours. I cannot guarantee that it once belonged to a god, but you have my word that it is a good shield, and it will serve you well should you ever use it in combat.
See you around, Sextus. Here's 1 second, guys. Alright, let's have a look at this shield. Ooh. That's a fucking beautiful shield. That is definitely my shield. Hashtag best money I've ever spent in a video game. Ah, yes. We're meant to be getting sloshed with Kaizo. Kaizo, I haven't forgot. Let's get fucking pissed, boys.
It is good the smith Sextus has returned from the war. I've missed his work greatly.
He's working on new locks for me already. I've been asked to change all the locks in my Dominus's villa.
You came.
Surprise.
That much should be clear from the look on my face. But I really didn't expect you to appear here, of all places.
I have a knack for appearing unannounced and unexpected.
That you do indeed. And thank the twice-born god. Woman, bring us a fresh jug. My friend is still sober, and that's simply not acceptable. Now, what are we drinking to?
The Fallen.
May they drink the finest nectar in the halls of Hades. That hit the spot. Another one?
My cup is empty and I find that question insulting.
I apologize. I shall never insult you again. Another! Keep it pouring!
And I lost 2 grand from being poor, absolutely sloshed.
And then I said, well, what can you say in that situation? Obviously, I asked, is that really a goat? Or a sorry excuse for a tent pole?
Obviously.
I know. You know what people say in Africa? Wine makes the soul come out of you. You're all right, my friend. You're all right.
Thank you. You're not so bad yourself.
I'm glad you came. Friendships that develop in war don't always stand the test of peacetime.
Been met to many lands, haven't you?
More than I could count. I've walked on so many different kinds of soil, seen so many faces, and broken so many hearts.
Wine really is good.
Marcellus Vipsenius is the best. Some say he's working on the recipes of the legendary Margot himself. Others say he smuggles his wine from Carthage.
Ever thought of settling down?
An amusing notion. Should I also get a wife and make a few little brats of my own?
A couple of tiny cops of you running around sounds fine to me.
Not me. I'm an adventurer at heart, and an adventurer never rests. Sure, life is full of pain and misery, it's also full of beauty and wonder. You should endure the former and live for the latter. There's so much to experience still. To people like us, settling down is like death. Something you don't long for, nor expect.
Another jug, Domini.
That will be all, Soa.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you, Domina. May we perhaps retreat to a private chamber?
Seems like your handsome visage keeps attracting women.
I know. It's a blessing and a curse. Out with it, woman. What do you want?
I think I am with child. You are the father of my child. Future child. Don't you remember me, Aquillinos?
What?
Is that true, Queso?
I don't know. I've never seen this woman in my life.
You told me you would not remember me. Afterwards. And I respected that in a way, but now I need your help. Marcellus Vipsanius doesn't like his girls giving birth. He's a cruel man. I remember how kind you were to me. My child deserves better. Our child. Even if you don't want to have anything to do with me, I want our child safe and away from this shithole. Will you save me?
How do we even know the child is yours?
We don't, I guess.
I swear, I'm telling the
Does
truth.
it matter?
Quit bothering the guests, look here. These jugs will not deliver themselves.
Help me, please.
Quickly, Thawa.
The night has taken an unusual turn. I apologize.
You really not remember her?
I don't. But I do tend to forget some things when I'm drunk. Still, I find it hard to believe I'd forget the mother of my own child.
Think she was telling the truth?
Maybe. Not entirely. Times like these, I wish Calida were here. That woman has a knack for spotting a lie.
What will you do?
I don't know what to make of any of this. I'll have to think.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Thank you, my friend. That means a lot. You go. I suddenly have much to think about.
All I was trying to do is get fucking sloshed. God fucking damn it. Now I'm upset. Now I'm leaving.